Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. I think I have, the greatest revival that will ever be posted on YouTube. Maybe not. It could be. We'll see. Let me show you what I got. Ta-da! Here it is. A 1970s Charger mini bike that I rescued from a scrap pile. Yeah, I tricked you. But this could be fun. Neat little project. Anyway, everything's here. Well, almost everything's here. Let's see. From the homework I've done, this is a 3-horse Tecumseh. And this bike is probably from the, I don't know, early to mid 70s. Engine seems complete, except I'm missing that stupid jet bolt or whatever the hell that is. It goes into the bottom of the carburetor. Throttle cable's here. Yeah, half the stuff isn't hooked up, but this is also not tight. But I managed to scrounge up all the parts on Amazon. I probably got about, I don't know, maybe $75 in it. But I think it'll be a fun little project just to put around on. You know, bring it back to life. Maybe somebody's kid will want it. Because I know these things aren't worth anything really. But get kids out playing on stuff with engines. It's not hard. It's not hard to bring something back that has just been sitting around since, I don't know, probably maybe the first Bush administration, maybe the second. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to slap her back together and with my Chinesium parts, and we'll see what we can do here. I haven't been able to find too many pictures or much info on these bikes, but apparently they had, I don't know, 4 or 5 models. Like I said, I don't remember any of these from when I was a kid. At least the ones I seen didn't have any names or markings on them. But the Charger 3 looks to be the closest to what this one is. Check out that hair. Jesus. Yes, you could mail order. It was mail order. You could put it together yourself. I don't know. But yeah, neat little bikes. There is a couple places. Mostly oldminibikes.com is where I found all of this info. So if you know anything, leave a comment down below. If you have any photos. Well, I guess before we get started assembly, we should see if this thing runs. This is going to be an issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this carburetor off. And I got a new one from Amazon. I think it was like 17 bucks. So that's not bad, considering. I went on to the website or a place that sells Tecumseh parts, and this carburetor is $125 from them. And I think I got it for 17 bucks on Amazon. That don't look too bad. For as long as this thing had been sitting. A little grungy. Well, let's see here. Do we have oil? Okay. I can't see in there. Hey, we got oil. That's always a bonus. Okay. So, I guess we'll just leave it sitting here on the floor. And I'll stand on it and try to get it going. As long as it pops off, we know we're good. Okay. Alright, so I've got it on the engine stand. Let's see here. Oh, a little carb cleaner. We'll just do this. Oh man, put the oil cap back on. Duh. Alright, so we'll get that on. That's what I get for getting in a hurry. Alright, try it again. Alright. Maybe not. I'm gonna jump the gun here. Oh. Is that even hooked up? Yeah, that's on there. Come on, baby. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's probably part of the reason why. Ugh. Okay. No. Probably use a new plug. I mean, it sounds right. I see valves opening. Or a valve opening. Where's the piston? There's the piston. It's moving. Okay. Alright. Apparently, somebody was pissing around and never put the plug back in all the way. So let's try that. Boot leaves a little to be desired too. Mm-hmm. Yep. Come on. Turn the right way. There we go. Alright. Now let's see what we got. Alright. This is flammable, isn't it? Yep, okay. Oh. Throttle. Guess it doesn't matter when there ain't no carburetor on it. Come on, baby, you can do it. You can do it. Maybe not. Yes! All right. That didn't sound bad. Whew, yes. All right. Well, that goes to show how out of shape I'm in. Good Lord. But it runs. That's the main thing. So now, yeah. So we'll put the new carburetor on. You know what? I think I might clean that engine up first. Change the oil. I do have oil. Fuel line needs to come off. So yeah, let's get into that. Then we'll start assembly. Alright, let's see what we got here. I gotta remember which. That's a later problem. Now, get this air cleaner off. And, that filter's seen better days. That carb I did get, it come with a new filter and fuel line and a fuel line shut-off valve and all kinds of shit. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. It's filthy. Okay, so, yep, away with you. Now, oh my God, this thing's just crumbling right apart. Probably, I don't know, it's old. Okay, so now, got 2 Phillips screws. Where the hell did my screwdriver go? Okay, so just get this off. Then I definitely got to degrease this engine. This thing is disgusting. Got to make it, you know, Barrett Jackson quality, so we can get top dollar for it. Little gasket. Little screws, and yeah, ugh, the inside of that intake is nasty. Alright, give me 1 minute, I'm going to tear this apart and I'll be back. Yeah, super excited. I finally get to use my new Viver ultrasonic cleaner. It wasn't expensive. Basically, I just sold a dozen eggs on the black market and had enough money to buy this, so I'm not out of anything. So yeah, the only downside is it takes forever to heat up. I've had it on for almost an hour, and it's not even, yeah, it's close. But yeah, if you're planning on using one of these, make sure you know you're going to use it ahead of time, way ahead of time, and then turn it on. Well, we'll throw the lid on and fire up and let it run. Clean up some of these parts. Well, that's running. Might as well get this cover off. This fuel line runs underneath, and I can't get it out. So we're going to pull this top cover off. Pull this mount off for the gas tank too, because it's bent and it's not letting me get the tank squeezed in. I tried it last night to see if it was the right one, and it's not, but it's close. Oh, it's a different size. What do you know? Yep. 7/16. Where the hell did my sockets go? There. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. It's been a while since I've torn a lawnmower engine apart. Ugh, that thing is disgusting. That's going to get cleaned up too. Well, that runs right along the head. With a clip. Now, see if we can get that off. There we go, one clip. And this thing is brittle, super brittle. Wow. Eventually I'll get it out. I do not want to have to try to get this flywheel off of here. That's gonna suck a big pee-pee. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now, man, this thing is shouldn't be that hard. Now, see, the problem is the new fuel line that came with the carburetor is this flimsy, soft rubber crap. This is a braided line. So, I'm going to go upstairs into my junk pile and see if I have a piece of this. I just hit the mother load. I forgot I had this box. Let's see here. Gotta be something in here I can use. Ooh, wait, do we have a wiener? Well, by golly, I do believe we do. What is this? There we go. Yeah, that'll work out. That'll work swimmingly. Alright, back downstairs. Well, that was definitely worth a dozen eggs. I mean, it really cleaned them up nice. Threw some nuts and bolts in there and the paint. But I don't care about the paint. But man, yeah, that thing is nice. Way better than that Harbor Freight one I had. It says 1973. Oh yeah. So figured it out. 73 or 74. All right, I'm gonna get to cleaning up more of this crap, degreasing stuff, and then once I get all that done, I'll be back. We have a complete motor. I put the carb on this choke lever. I had to kind of finagle it to work because it drove right into the muffler, which I don't think is right either. Got to tighten that clamp. Got the gas tank mounted, fuel line in, all cleaned up. You can see some remnants of the original Tecumseh sticker there. But yeah, I think she's all good to go. Now we can start on the frame, body, bike. Yeah, so we'll start on that. Well, it's the next day. Went to put the bike together last night, and then realized that neither one of these tubes holds air, of course. And they're a weird one. 410, 350, but 5. I've got 4-inch for like snapper tires, 410, 354. So I ordered 2 new tubes. I got them coming on Amazon today. They're like, it was like 10, 11 bucks for 2 tubes. So we're still under 100 bucks on this. But here's the second snafu. I set the motor on. I don't have it bolted down yet or anything. But then this. Yeah, that's not going to work. And it's my bad. I should have paid more attention to the... There was a couple different tanks offered. They use this engine on a ton of shit. Snow blowers, log splitters, generators, go-karts, the mini bikes. I'm thinking this tank is for the generator or a log splitter or even a go-kart. So my plan or my thought is these hinges or these brackets are angled up and up. Well, if I turn them around, it'll drop the tank, but I may have a fuel flow problem. Once the tank gets about half or so, it may not want to run down anymore, but I'll try to figure something out here. If I got to build a new bracket, I'll build a new bracket. Or I might even try to turn the tank this way to have the cap out here, if this will line up after I turn it. So I'm going to try a couple things and I'll get back with you. Well, crisis averted. Look what I found. It come off an old, like a little, it was a snapper or something. It was a fairway mower. Or not a fairway mower, a greens mower. My father-in-law picked it up. He wanted the engine, and he tore it apart, and this was laying upstairs in his garage. So that's perfect. That's got the side mount. I mean, it almost like it was meant to be. So basically I wasted money on that, but that'll come in handy later. So yeah, so I'll get this tightened down, and then we'll work on getting the throttle and that hooked up. Sweet. Okay, I got the tank mounted. Got it back down on the floor. Dumped 1T bottle of fuel in it, just for now. So let's see if we can get her to... Throttle cable's wonky. It's like jammed up. It's got a bend in it right there. It's all frayed up. Like the, I don't know. Doesn't want to let the throttle go all the way down. Force it down. So, let's see what we got here. Guess that'd be choke all the way on. No, that's past. So that would be choke all the way on. Let's see what we get. Yeah, okay. Started bouncing away on me. So yeah, so now I'm going to have to order a throttle cable. So tubes will be here today, throttle cable, brake. Gotta get a brake. Yeah. So I think that's what I'm going to call this one. So it runs. It fires up. If it moves is another story. But yeah, I'm stoked. I want to ride it, even though I'm way too fat for this sumbitch. But I'll bring back a piece of my childhood. Okay, so I think that wraps this one up. So there you have it, guys. A successful revival. What do you know? Something actually worked out in my favor for once. And I know it's just a mini bike, and I know nobody cares, but I don't know. It's kind of fun to document, just to see if I could get it going. I always been that way ever since I was a little kid. Try to figure out how things work and try to make them useful. But yeah, so now just waiting on parts. We're gonna wrap this one up here and go spend the rest of my day raking gravel because snowplow problems. Shoved a bunch of gravel into the yard and the wife is mad. So I gotta clean that up. So next go around we'll get the tires on, or the tubes in the tires, get the brakes hooked up. I'm gonna try to find a throttle cable. Oh, I need a brake lever, and I think that's it. There's like chrome piece, like mud guards. What do they call them? Fenders. And a chain guard that's broke, and we'll have to try to fix that. But so yeah, so you know, leave a comment, like, subscribe. If you guys had one of these when you was a kid, let me know. Let me know. I never had one like this. I don't even remember what that one was, but that was back in the 80s. So, yeah, I'm stoked. So, stay tuned for the next exciting adventure. And don't be a dick. Get out there and do something. Make something run. Bye.